Hello and welcome to the group exhibit Hydrogen and Fuel Cells at the HANNOVER MESSE 2012. Please come and take a seat. There are free drinks. Join the conversation. I'm going to be talking to UTC Power, to Katrine Fritz in Zwala. She's the manager for business development and public affairs. And we're going to be talking about stationary fuel cells for combined heat and power production. Please join me in welcoming Katrine. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. Well, maybe we could start with a little introduction to yourself and UTC Power.
Sure. So I manage business development and public affairs. So our team's responsible for looking at current products, new markets, as well as new products for new markets for UTC. UTC Power is a division of United Technologies Corporation, very large Fortune 50 in the US company that owns such brands as Carrier, Otis, Pratt & Whitney. The Power division is focused on fuel cells, and we make fuel cells for stationary transportation.
Yeah.
Right there?
Is that okay? Yeah?
Better. Stationary transportation, including bus and automotive applications. And we've also had a fuel cell in every manned space shuttle that's gone into orbit in the NASA program.
That's really impressive. And what I really like about talking to you, I'm very excited because you are only selling commercially. There's no demo projects, no pilots, and you have 340 systems out there worldwide. Tell us more about your product.
Sure. So on the stationary side, we have, as she said, we've installed over time 340 systems. Our current product is a 400 kilowatt phosphoric acid fuel cell system for combined heat and power. So it works best in an application where you need 24/7 heat and power at a high level, like a commercial or industrial building or manufacturing plant.
So this pure cell, where can we see this? What sort of clients do you have in these 340 systems that are out there? Where
Sure.
can we find them?
Right. So right now we're actually getting repeat customers, which is a very good sign. So Coca-Cola is an example of that. They've installed 2 fuel cell systems at a bottling plant in New York State, and they've now installed 2 more systems at another bottling plant in Connecticut. So because there's a lot of heat required for the bottling process and sanitation, they can use most of the waste heat from the fuel cell and also provide 50% of the electrical power for that plant.
And what makes the pure cell so unique?
Well, our durability and availability. So we have systems from our old generation that are still running today. We have one installation in Connecticut that's run over 10 years, and that's our old technology. That's a 200 kilowatt system. We've had several that have gone over 70,000 hours. That one's at this point over 80,000 hours. Same on the transportation side. We have a bus that's just about to hit 12,000 hours in commercial service. So durability, number one. Our availability is very high. We're at 98% today. So systems are 98% available. Sometimes they have to be taken down for maintenance, but they're running very well in the field.
Yes, because you also offer a service package to customers.
We do. So we sell a service package with every fuel cell system. So we maintain service on all the systems. We have remote monitoring for every system in the field. So there's a control center in Connecticut, and we're able to view how all of the systems are performing in the fleet worldwide. And we're moving beyond just diagnostics on those systems to really prognostics, so that we're able to look at a system and predict what may happen in it and tune that system accordingly or dispatch a technician as needed.
Great. And also, obviously, the product is available, the pure cell is on the market, but are you also doing R&D and research? Are you improving the system, and if so, where?
We are. So we continually have research and development programs. Right now, our largest initiatives are focused on new product features for the current products, such as multi-unit load sharing, where you'll be able to, we already have some installations like in Korea where we have multiple 400 kilowatt units all joined together for a 4.8 megawatt substation that's providing power and district heating to a town in South Korea. So in the future, that'll be able to share the load amongst the systems.
And is there a particular application that you focus on, or is your client range also very broad?
Client range is pretty broad. I mean, we have a lot of hospitals in the U.S. There's some new hospitals, like I said, utility, substation type applications, or in the US there's a lot of development of microgrids, utility scale, university campuses in the US, so multi-use residential and commercial buildings where you may have like 500 apartments on a facility and then retail space below.
And do you do micro CHP for personal use for homes?
We do not do micro CHP. So we work in increments of 400 kilowatts.
Okay, and what's the reason for that? Is there a strategic reason?
That's the market that our technology is best suited for. So really that size and then moving up in scale.
Yeah, fantastic. At this point, are there any questions from the audience? Please just, yes, I'll come to you.
At what temperature level do you need to run your fuel cell to have combined heat and power? And what is the efficiency of your fuel cells? So what's the ratio between electricity and heat?
The electrical efficiency of the fuel cell is 42%. And in the combined heat and power application, if you're using all of the low-grade heat, the excess heat, and all of the high-grade excess heat, you can get up to 90% total system efficiency. I can get you a spec sheet afterward at our booth for the details.
Okay. Any more questions? What is the ROI? Is it an interesting value proposition for your customers?
Yeah, the proposition increases for the customers as you use more of that waste heat. So where you are in an area where there's a very high cost of electricity, low cost of natural gas, that's where a customer wants to produce their electricity from the gas. So it is a natural gas fueled system. And they're looking for a payback around 5 years at this point, and they're better able to achieve that with the rising cost of electricity. So.
And are government subsidies, do they play a key role in this for your customers?
Right now they do. There's still a 30% tax credit in the United States, but we are aware that that tax credit ends at the end of 2016, so we have significant cost reduction initiatives ongoing, and we've made significant progress year on year in cost reduction.
And is there a market that you are focusing on? Are you mainly in the United States, or are you looking to reach other markets?
We are looking to reach other markets, so we're looking for where we're getting. We've already identified what we think are the addressable markets, and we're talking to potential partners and distributors in those new markets.
Okay, great. And where do you manufacture?
We manufacture currently in the state of Connecticut, in the United States.
And that's ready completely for mass production?
It is. We've automated a lot of the production. Most recently, we automated our stack production.
Okay, fantastic. Let me see. So after sales we've covered. That's very good. And your focus for 2012. What do you your goals for the MESSE? Who do you want to meet? Who are you looking to speak to? What can people come to you about this week, especially?
Okay. Well, like I said, we're definitely looking for potential partners and distributors in new areas, trying to better understand the markets and what are the critical applications that people are seeing around the world right now, and what are maybe some new applications that we haven't thought about. We're always interested in talking to people. So.
Yeah, fantastic.
Okay.
Is there anyone else in the audience that has any questions? You can also go and visit UTC Power. Your booth is just over there at number D75. Is there anything else that you'd like to discuss or add to the conversation or throw in the group?
No, we're very glad to be here this year and talking about the global markets again. So.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, then I'd like to thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you all for listening. Then we're going to carry on in a minute with the final session of today. We're going to be talking to the state of Connecticut, so staying on the American theme. They're going to be talking about the economic opportunities for hydrogen and fuel cell development in Connecticut and the northeast of the United States. Thank you very much.